welcome everyone to the art show. We are so sorry, we've just been MIA.
Yeah guys, we've just been working really hard to make sure that this version of the art show is as good as it possibly can be. So we've been kicking ass and taking names.
But yeah guys, so that's what we've been doing. We've been just so busy. So Gavin, you want to talk about Facebook?
Yeah, so the most important thing about all this changing is that we're trying to we're going to a new base. Our base of the art show used to be kind of thrown around between the show, our YouTube presence, the Twitch channel, and our Twitter. We never had a single solidified space where we could all be at and where we could direct other people from the studio and outside of the community to get an understanding of the SMITE fan art community.
Yeah.
So we are moving over to kind of base all of our operations for the art show off of Facebook.
Yes.
The main point being, I can get more people involved with it.
Exactly.
We can get other artists at the studio able to watch and look at your art show. If it's all located at one space, they can find it, they can comment on it, and you guys can benefit from having more interaction with us.
And also, the thing that's really great about Facebook is that it lets you, because it has the comment sections and everything like that, you can utilize that for critiques, for communicating with fellow artists, because in the other spaces that we had, all the artwork, Tumblr, Pinterest, they did have a comments section, but it was a little bit difficult to get to. I mean, that's for me. Like, Tumblr is a little bit hard for me to navigate sometimes. So Facebook is just so direct. Yeah. You see the comments section, you can see exactly what people are saying about your artwork. So you get a lot more exposure for it. So yeah, it's gonna be a good thing.
Actually, tie into the next thing we're gonna talk about, the challenges.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue to do challenges because we love them. You guys seem to love them as well. And one of the bonuses for using Facebook is that now whenever you guys submit a challenge piece, I'm going to, rather than wait until every Wednesday to put up all of the art that's been submitted over the week, if you submit a challenge, as soon as I have the time, I will put it right up on Facebook. So you have this bonus ability where if you did a challenge piece and maybe you cranked it out like by Friday of that week, I'll put it up so everyone can see it before, you know, it's time.
So yeah, it gets you guys more excited for challenges, and it's more rewarding than just
also
seeing
helps inspiration for others. So if someone else is
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do this challenge, you see someone else that did a really good job on, you're like, oh wait, no, I need to do this myself. So
exactly. So that's gonna be really fun. But
speaking of challenges.
Oh yeah, guys, St. Patty's Day was yesterday, obviously.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. So our challenge is obviously Happy St. Patty's Day. If you guys have any difficulty like trying to figure out what to draw, you could draw the gods as leprechauns. You can draw them swimming through a pile of gold or something. You can draw them
at a bar drinking. We actually have a submission this week that we're going to be talking about.
No Scylla though. It's not good. All right.
Or
keep it like PG-13.
Yeah. Drinking age is 21.
Yeah, so calm down. So that's the challenge, guys. I will be putting up a little thingy on Twitter to remind you guys.
And Facebook.
And
Boom.
Facebook. Oh my god. So that's what we'll be doing. Do we want to jump into the artwork?
Yes, let's jump right into the artwork. Yay.
All right, guys, this next piece, or well, not this next, never mind.
Let's scratch that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, starting off, the artwork is this Pixel Freya by Carlo Paglinawan.
Carlo Paglinawan.
Sorry, I apologize for screwing up the names. This piece is gorgeous.
It's it's Pixel Buster Freya.
Yeah.
And we have, you know, all of the stand. Yeah, that
dummy.
But we have all the, you know, it's pretty much straight up the skin right here.
Absolutely.
But honestly, I think my favorite part, right by the signature.
Is there a tummy?
No.
Okay.
I know you're focusing on that, but let's look at the blade for her like buster arm, because that looks outstanding.
It's beautiful too, because what's really impressive is the position, the perspective that it's in. I mean, it's a lowered perspective, and that sometimes is difficult to really convey that like chin and that neck area.
Oh yeah, that's always hard
sometimes. But I love it. It's gorgeous. It's more realistic. Like in the face, the tummy, the abs, everything, the metal shine on it. It's just beautifully done, and really no background necessary. All you have to do is just make it look, you know, like she's flying through clouds of smoke.
Yeah, you've got it's the cloud, it's battle. You know, she just ulted, blew up a bunch of dust clouds, landed in it, and she just like.
I just adore that sword. I think from like the general concept when we first drew her up, like I just love that sword so much. It's amazing.
So some of the best parts of this piece are the glows. Like if you look at the, she's wearing powered armor of some sort, and she has these kind of neon glows that come from her armor. I love how the artist portrayed all that glow so well. It feels like it's in the game, it's actually glowing. It really makes me think about this skin and just be like, oh man, it's a kick-ass skin.
Excellent job, Carlo Parlin.
Yeah, that name.
That name. This next one is by Flickstephen, and this is just the cutest thing. It's an Isis volleyball skin. It's adorable. I love it. I think it kind of mixes not only just regular Isis, but that one skin that Isis has. The
Scarlet Coven one?
Yeah, because look at the wings that she
has.
you're
right, but
they're more bat-like than anything.
It's kind of as if she's wearing her towel.
Well, yeah, it could be.
But this is such a this is a really cool skin.
This is really cool.
The fact that she's got her her staff symbols as her knee guards.
Yeah.
We have the sun on her chest. She's just like decked out for volleyball.
The only thing I would really say about this piece is that the little area, that circular thing that she always has in the back, for this one, how it's sports related, it would have been really cool if there was a net. It almost like, you know.
Oh yeah, if it was a net or her staff, if that was, I don't know what exactly she's
I think
carrying.
she might have a hockey. Because like, look at the rectangularness of it. Like, I think she might have a hockey stick, but I think it would have been really cool to put it.
Well, I guess this, rather than this being volleyball Isis,
like
this is more of like a field sports Isis.
Yeah, because I mean, she has the ski pads, the knee pads, and everything like that, and then she has the football paint that they put to deflect sunlight, right? I know sports.
Yeah,
yay!
you know all the sports.
I like sports, and I don't care who knows.
But I just love the idea of this. Like maybe she throws her volleyball out and it detonates for her spirit ball.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
That'd be really cool.
Exploding volleyballs.
We'd love to see the entire piece because it is kind of cut off. So please, like, send us more of this, Flix. We love this. It's gorgeous.
And let's just talk about the background for a second. I love how they just put the name Isis right there.
Yeah.
They just took looks like a brush tool to it to give some paint splatter effect and make it look like an old weathered billboard. I really like that look, and that's a really lovely touch that they added, especially with the, as you can see, there's a fade coming up from the bottom where her legs kind of start blending in with the background. It really just looks like a really good graphic piece, like if you wanted to do an advertisement for this particular skin.
And I love it that only the outside of the piece is highlighted with a black outline. Like the insides are still, they still have a light black outline, but overall, just like the outside is just that thick, bold line. I love it, it's gorgeous. But yeah, definitely like add some more stuff to it, and we'd love to see a bigger
or more gods in the same concept, because I'm loving this right now.
Also, something to take note, guys. I know that in like a lot of art, you see like beautiful backgrounds and stuff like that, but me being someone that doesn't necessarily put backgrounds on something, it's okay, it's good, as long as you can do something really cool with it, like this.
Yeah,
like
do something with your background, don't leave it out entirely. Always do something, but don't feel like if you're not comfortable with doing environments, that you need to do an environment.
You don't necessarily have to draw the exact place where the god is. It actually gives it a more cool look if you do something like this, where it's just their name in the background, or just really cool plumes of smoke or whatever. Yeah. Utilize different brushes, so that'll definitely help to push your artisticness.
We still love seeing environments, but just don't feel pressured that you have to do one if you don't feel comfortable doing them.
Well, if the past has taught us anything, is that like most of the SMITE community doesn't like.
Yeah, I know, we've tried that challenge like 1,000 times.
Seriously. Oh God, I love this one. This is perfect because I think he did it for St. Patty's Day.
So this is by Gwendolyn Martin.
Yes.
And yeah, this is, I believe this is, I mean, it makes sense. St. Patty's Day was just yesterday.
It does. I adore these pieces. You guys know that we lose our minds when you guys do pieces with multiple gods in them, because all of our gods are really heavily detailed, so it really shows something about your patience and just like your intricateness. So this is fantastic.
It's just so great. We have Ymir, Arachne, Hades, Bakasura, Fenrir, Loki, Anhur, Aokong, Sun Wukong, and Cabrakan. All there with all just around Cupid, who looks really awkward. It's very clear they're all sitting around at a bar drinking.
Well, these are all like very intimidating
adult
gods.
Beverages. Yeah, they are.
I think that's the point. Like they're all really scary gods.
And then you have Cupid, the god of love, sitting there sipping on a soda.
Sipping that apple juice.
Yeah, he's just like, I really just wanted to be included when everyone said they were going to the bars later.
I adore this, and probably my favorite thing is just Hades, those little eyes. So a god that is typically so just frightening and is, you know, it stands for
the god of the
really
underworld,
scary. is so adorable. It just makes me so happy. And also Ao Kwang, like you guys know my deep, deep love for Ao Kwang. He's looking fine in this. I want to take him out for a drink. Let me get you another one of those drinkies.
But I love that we have so many expressive faces on all these guides. They're all telling something, their opinions without saying anything, because it's just a piece. There's no captions needed. You can see and read essentially read the room for this this art piece.
This is gorgeous, so well done, Gwendolyn. This is probably going to be the, oh, also, we wanted to mention, for Facebook, if we get like a winner or somebody who's like just really good, we might use it for a cover photo possibly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll of course run it by the artist before we do that, but that is an option for our Facebook page.
Yeah, so that'd be
if you
cool,
get an email from me or Enna being like, can we please has?
Please.
Just know that that's the plan.
So this is fantastic. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. We want more. We want more. So much more. What'd you do?
I broke everything. All right, so this next piece is by Shushant Bahasa.
Yeah. What is it, Gavin?
Shushant Bahasa.
Yeah, I think it's Basin.
What?
I will cut. And this is really cool. This is Nemesis, but you see her eye. She's like torn up.
Speaking of cut, it looks like someone cut her face guard.
Oh, jokes for days. She looks torn up from the floor up, mid-battle or after battle, just super tired. And yeah, this piece is just really interesting. It's nice to see her eyes and stuff. So yeah, it's gorgeous.
Well,
really good use of the blur tool too.
Yeah, I feel like this piece has, they put a lot of thought into the meaning of it. I really like that. There's fun pieces that we get all the time, and then of course there are pieces that you look at and you're like, oh, this has got some deeper meaning to it.
This is interesting, yeah.
And it makes you think, and that's great, especially with, we have Nemesis here. She's the goddess of vengeance and balances fates and all that stuff, and it's really cool to see her kind of like sitting there and like,
Well, this piece is really unique too, because usually when we see any kind of Nemesis artwork, it's either with her mask on, her hood, or without. It's never the same thing combined, so they did a really good
And most
job
of the time
there.
she's portrayed as having like those dull, blind eyes.
Yeah,
it's
so
cool
nice
to see that like she's got some like fury, like that fury of vengeance in her eyes.
It's beautiful. Very, very good job, Shushant Bahasa.
All right, so our last piece is by Varsis. And we have, this is personally my favorite skin. It's a very subtle skin, but it's a personal favorite of mine.
I mean, hey.
And Mercury's just looking fierce.
Oh God, if there's just one thing I love more than big twat shoulders, it's big twat shoulders with a beard.
Oh God.
And a nice
What's
little curl.
happening right now?
It's so nice.
Do I need an adult?
Oh God, I love it. This piece is really unique too, not just because he's like super hot, but it's just the colors and everything are just immaculate. They're perfect. And it's really cool because it looks like he took the smudge tool to add that really cool effect of just really messy lines. It's beautiful.
It's got an energy to this piece, right? In its loose brushstrokes, and you see stray brushstrokes every now and then, and it kind of gets less and less focused as you move down his torso, and on his fist as well. But you know that's prizefighter Mercury, and you look at it and you're like, that's.
There's just like an excellent contrast in this piece between really messy brushstrokes and then very refined ones. Like you look at the face, you see his eyes, you see everything, it's gorgeous and it's super refined, and his hair as well. And then you just move down and it's just messy, but like a good messy.
But it gives you that feel of motion, which works for Mercury. Like he's that lightning fast god, he's gonna throw some like 10,000 punches in a second kind of dude.
Artistically, this piece is glorious. It just mixes really well the messiness with the like super detailed, refined.
And if there was a SMITE fight club that held underneath the Hi-Rez bar,
oh my God,
this would be a portrait probably.
Who wants to see Gavin shirtless fighting someone? Not me. Where's my money? So yeah, excellent job. Really good job, Varsis.
Yeah, this is just outstanding piece. It really makes me think of the skin, prizefighter Mercury, and it just captures the energy so well. Thank you so much, and a wonderful submission.
It makes me feel things again. So good job, guys. And the rest of the pieces you will find on Facebook, and they are equally amazing in their own right. But congratulations to those that got the top 5. So, all right, that's that.
That is that. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and join us again for next week. Bye.
Okay, see ya. Okay. God. Jeez.
All right, that's all we need.